MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air to the Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Ricky Nolasco is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Adam Jones heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Out in front of it, strike one.
First pitch, 106.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nolasco steps into his windup. 0-2 pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. And he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Standing in now, Jimmy Paredes, as he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play. It's strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Nunez on to Mauer. It's a double play.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Chris Davis will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And Mauer will step on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Orioles held in check there. The Twins coming up. No score. And now here's a look at Paul Molitor's Twins. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be the difference maker, as he often is. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone.
don't give him anything he can drive.
And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Eduardo Nunez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
Up and in for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting third, right
Miguel Sano gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
1 strike.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde has a bit of a reputation for rewarding pitchers that pound the bottom of the zone. Calls the game well, but we might see some strike calls below the zone that hitters aren't going to be too happy with.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. After 1, no score. Manny Machado makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Nolasco looks in. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Machado on his way to second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll tag him out near first.
Boy, I'm not sure what he's doing out there. I mean, you've already got the base hit. Take a turn and hold on. Turn around, give your first base coach a high five. Instead, I guess he's thinking about 2, but whatever he's doing, it didn't work out, and it wasn't all that smart.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Rocket to third. And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Nice. He really sat on the fastball there. He squared it up perfectly, drove it into left field. He'll be rewarded with an RBI as he picks up that runner from third base.
Matt Wieters takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, that's one thing about having a switch-hitting catcher in the lineup. This guy causes so many matchup problems. Comes through with a solid single here.
Striding into the box, J.J. Hardy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Number 25 stands in for the first time. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag by Suzuki, safe at home plate. Adam Jones will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jimmy Paredes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Drilled to first. Mauer's there. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
So the first baseman here not holding that runner on with guys on first and second. But if he's up on the grass when this ball's fielded, maybe he has a shot at 2. But not from back where he was playing. It's just too much to ask for.
Chris Davis gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
And you wonder now how close they are to chasing this starting pitcher. That's 5 runs home now in this inning alone. And in most cases, That's pretty much enough for a manager to pull the plug.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Number 55 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 55.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce to first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So a very... Leading off the inning, Oswaldo Arcia. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And, you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. It's pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Wieters scoops it up on to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, first baseman,
Joe Mauer gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it, 1 strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They can't. Jonathan Scope will lead things off for the Orioles here with Matt Wieters set to follow.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Hot shot to third. There's Plouffe. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Orioles.
1 gone in the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters. First offering on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
The batter, number
Here's
2.
the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy.
J.J. Hardy.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Arcia going back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. J.J. Hardy, a solo home run, as this lead swells to 7-0.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Into the box, number 25. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Oh, man, and he hangs in there beautifully against a tough left-handed reliever. Here's another look at it. He just keeps that front shoulder in there and strong, gets the barrel of the bat through the hitting zone, and then he just stings this one for 2 bases. Man, that's pretty.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Arcia is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Jimmy Paredes stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Here's Chris Davis now. Shoots this one to first. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
And now that's already 8 runs they've pushed across the plate here in the first few innings. And I don't know what's gotten into these guys, but they've definitely had the bats working so far.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batting, The designated hitter.
Pedro Alvarez stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Grounded to first. Mauer is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Trevor Plouffe will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Jones. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8. Designated hitter, Eddie.
In now, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
On the ground near home. That winds up foul for the second strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Kurt Suzuki will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They're looking up. Steve Abbott will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Jonathan Scope will lead things off for the Orioles here, with Matt Wieters set to follow.
Jonathan Scope.
Shot to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Matt Wieters stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Launched to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy.
J.J. Hardy.
This is line to left. And another base hit for him now. 3 for 3 in this one. And he is in there.
Nearly a great play out left. You'll see him jump for this ball and not quite be able to pull it in. That's going to get over his head and wind up a double.
In now, number 25, as he'll swing at the first pitch and ground it foul off to the right. It's strike one. One out and a runner on second base. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Here comes Hardy around third. And not in time as the run scores.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Adam Jones will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Drilled down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The tag, and they got him. Digging in to try it again. Jimmy Paredes. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line to the right side. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Eduardo Nunez will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
In there at the knees, strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now to the plate, Danny Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Miguel Sano digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it, drives it for a base hit.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. They trail in this one 11-0. Tommy Malone will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Manny Machado steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. It's sharply toward third, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
This is how you make life difficult for that pitcher out there. He's going to get to make one pitch from the windup and then go right into the stretch, because this is a bullet down the line. That's a great at-bat there as he gets him going with a first pitch double.
Pedro Alvarez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The run scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Deja vu here to start off the inning. You get a double to lead things off, followed by another double here, and they get a quick run as one guy will just replace the other at second base.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Plouffe has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles,
Matt Wieters stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. scorched to third. Blue fields it cleanly. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, J.J. Hardy. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A 2-run homer for J.J. Hardy. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 25. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Jimmy Paredes digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The O's lead this thing 14-0. Brian Dozier will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Paredes. 1 out.
First baseman, number 7.
Joe Mauer is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
These guys are just making it much too easy for him out there now. I mean, they're down by a bunch, yet the first two guys both make first pitch outs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trevor Plouffe stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Ryan Presley will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Chris Davis will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Sano is there, one away.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Here's Manny Machado now. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
That's a good job here of getting out in front of this ball. This is raked right down the line, and you'll see this thing just bounce right over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered much because he was going to get two anyway.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. Sano is there, two down. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90 feet.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Now a hard liner, but foul. A man on third with two down. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Throw won't get him.
And the beat goes on. Another great at-bat, and what else is new? They've now thrown 15 runs up on the scoreboard. Now that is a good day's work.
Matt Wieters will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. From the stretch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And the runner from second is in to score.
And if I didn't know any better, I'd think this was the 27 Yankees up there. Now that 16 runs they've pushed across so far in my scorebook, well, it's starting to look like one big ink spot.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Number 25 strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Make it 18 runs home now, and this has been an absolute drubbing. and it might not be over yet.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Adam Jones. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to short. Nunez is right there. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So Eddie Rosario will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
And it was a breaking ball that he got under last time. Definitely an off-balance swing, so we'll see if they try to attack him that same way again.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Grounded softly to the right. Davis is up with it, and Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Back here on the show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Brandon Kinsler will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Hit hard toward first, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
The third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado will dig in, looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5.
You know, if he just fell down in the box and made snow angels in the dust, it would still be a game to remember, Matty.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, this is just turning into a game for the ages now. This is his 6th hit of the game. My partner, Steve, he had months where he didn't get 6 hits.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play, it's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, this is in the air to left center field and deep. Can they run this one down? I don't think so. It's going to land beyond him for extra bases. 2-run score. In to score is the runner from first.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Michael Tonkin will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jonathan Scope will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
Hot shot toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Matt Wieters gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 3 runs already home here. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Sano is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. J.J. Hardy will dig in looking for more. Already 4 RBIs to this point.
Well, he's getting that great chance to drive in runs, and he's taking advantage of it. Some hitters just get better when there's guys on base.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he's safe.
Now batting,
Number 25 steps in now. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Orioles are on top, 22-0. Eduardo Escobar is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Hardy's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 31.
David Murphy will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Murphy.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just 1 hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
John Ryan Murphy will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Michael Givens will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Givens.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Kenny Vargas will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
David Murphy will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Fernando Abad will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Byron Buxton will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
This change for the Twins. Now playing center field. Number
That's
25.
yanked into the stands. Strike one.
Buxton. Your attention, please. This change for the Twins. Now playing left field. Number 68. David
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Number 11. Jorge Polanco.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line to left. Murphy is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Standing in now, Jimmy Paredes. As he'll swing and hit this one hard but fouled off to the left and out of play. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is lined into left field, and how about this? A 4-hit afternoon. It's a base hit. The relay, the tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
At the plate, Chris Davis, 3 for 6 in the ballgame to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll get a look at the great Joe Mauer when we rejoin you after the break. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Max Kepler will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting.
Trevor Plouffe will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. Keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
1-1. In there at the letters. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. The Orioles. Max Kepler will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Casey Fiend will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Manny Machado steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Line hard deep into left. Murphy is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Pedro Alvarez will step in. He had that big 3-run double his last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. The tag, and he is called out trying for 2. Bad decision.
The second baseman, number 6.
Jonathan Scope digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at it with hard stuff.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. On the ground to third. Plouffe has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous. Kurt Suzuki will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Todd Redmond will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Todd Redmond.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is the left fielder, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes a called strike 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Byron Buxton stands in.
25. Byron Buxton.
Here it comes. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Oh, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Hardy is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it. And they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, J.J. Hardy. One for the ages. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 22-0. So long, everybody.
The winning pitcher is Odrisamer Despaigne. The loss goes to Ricky Nolasco. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.